Good evening. Good evening, everyone. How's everybody doing? Cynthia, Steve, Susan, Missy, how's everybody tonight? Tuesday night, as promised. We are here in New Hope, Pennsylvania. Got my NJ shirt on there. Hey, Monica. Hey, Deb. What's up? In New Hope, Pennsylvania, at the Creeper Gallery. Can't even tell you what's going on behind me, but you don't want to know. Hello, Thomas, Celine, Teresa, Vicky. How's everybody doing? As always, I will take you for a quick tour around the Creeper Gallery outside here before we head into the Red Room. Behind me, of course, is the Red Room where all the haunted objects are. Hey, Christine. How's everybody doing? So I'm going to turn my camera around so you can see what Chris is doing back there. Or not doing. Give me 1 second. There we go. What you doing? She got her back turned to us.
That's because I dribbled coffee.
Dribbled coffee. Is that what that was?
Yes.
Good evening, Lestat, Emily,
the lid wasn't on all the way.
Jennifer,
Right down
Christopher. So again, here we are at the entrance to the Creeper Gallery, New Hope, Pennsylvania. When you walk in the store, this is the Donna Marion, the owner, her artwork, along with Madame Clara. I showed you guys this stuff before. I show you every week, but there's always new stuff here. Lots of cool stuff in here, not just haunted objects.
So like these guys?
There's beautiful artwork all around, hanging everywhere. So Creeper Gallery is just not haunted objects. There's a lot of cool things that Donna Marion has made along with Madame Clara. I saw these guys when I walked in. They're pretty cool. But again, Donna stuff is all around along with Madame Clara. This is the gallery part of the Creeper Gallery. We got things moved around a lot, so we move stuff around when we get in here usually. But this is what it looks like on the outside before you get into the Red Room. More stuff than I could show you. Trust me. Worth coming here, even if you're not into the haunted object stuff and you don't want to go back there or you're concerned about going back there. You just want to check out the outside of the store and see everything that Donna has made through the years, new stuff that's been here a little while. And that's Madame Clara. That's her partner. Lots of cool stuff there as well. You're going to have to shut that clock, stop the clock. But this is it. Again, that's just everywhere around me. Lots of cool stuff. And then you get into that part. Hey, Naomi. And there it is, the Red Room. Enter at your own risk. And in the Red Room is nothing but haunted objects. As far as the eye can see, all around us. Yeah, Madame Clara has some cool stuff. So does Donna. Trust me, if you come in here, you will not be disappointed by all of the creations from both of them. It's amazing, the talent that they have. But these are things, a lot of them we've investigated already. That's one of my favorites there. Sensors, bad juju there. That's pretty bad juju too. And we've got our setup here. Chris, did you survive your coffee incident?
I did.
Oh, what was that?
The light went off, the lantern.
So we got stuff going on over there already. I just missed it with the camera, of course. Usual setup. For those of you who don't know, we're going to explain this stuff to the spirits as well. But in a basic overview for you guys, everything we use in that area where the quote-unquote haunted object is works by EMF, electromagnetic field, static electricity, temperature, or touch. Everything there. So basically, communication for dummies, not saying that anybody's a dummy, us or them. We're saying that we're trying to make it as easy for them to connect with us and us to connect with them. So we try to make it as simple as just move around, touch something, wave your hand in front of something, and hopefully we can get some interaction going that way. And then we also have the spirit box, EVP recordings and everything. And we're going to try something different tonight as well. We have something outside in the other area that we're going to try as well. I just wanted to show you guys, Donna has something cool now in the red room, you see those barcodes next to every haunted object, or a lot of them. There's the Creeper Gallery barcode, and a lot of them link to the investigation for that particular object done by yours truly.
We don't have flashlights. Yeah, you do.
So, without further ado, I'm going to turn this light on over here. And Chris Therian decided she's going to do the first object. John, how do you know the object is haunted before you get there? No, I don't know if the object is haunted before I get here. We don't know until we investigate it. Hey, Kayla. Hey, John McGinnis. Oh, my, John McGinnis. My favorite comment of the day. So Chris is going to read the first object, and we are going to start the investigation.
Did they get a good look of it?
No, they did not. I was waiting for you to get settled over there. I need some kind of light.
Yeah.
I got it in my pocket. All right. So explain to me what we're looking at here. There's a box, and it looks like
It's a shaving kit.
a shaving kit. Okay.
Yep.
Shaving kit.
That's where they
That
take
sound
the
like
brush and
Ed McMahon.
this is the blade. Yeah, this is the shaving blade.
So what is unique about this shaving kit? She'll talk in a minute, guys.
Yeah,
Just give
I'm
her a
just
second.
checking. Carry off to take care of the cat. Okay, so
Now we're doing accents. We're already into the accents.
Morgan Earp.
Now, does that name sound familiar to anyone? It should.
Because
That's old Wyatt Earp and the gang. I wonder if that's Tombstone.
yes, this is Tombstone, Arizona,
Tombstone.
and the two brothers are standing on the porch. You can see them; they look alike. They look almost like twins.
I can't get that
Up to the
close
top.
it, but I can get decent shot.
So, this is Morgan shaving set, said to have been owned by Morgan
Ooh,
Seth
the lights
Earp
just went crazy next to you.
when he was sheriff in Tombstone, Arizona. He was Wyatt Earp's brother and fought alongside him at the OK Corral. Born April 24th, 1851 in Iowa, died of a gunshot wound on March 18th, 1882 in Tombstone. Married to Louisa A. Houston. After Morgan's death, she remarried Gustav Peters in 1885. Oh, 3 years later. She died in 1894 in California. Wyatt said that before dying, Morgan whispered, and I'm
Static dome is going off too, right
so they're
there.
funny. Wyatt said that before dying, Morgan whispered, "I can't see a damn thing."
We're
Wyatt said they promised each other to report visions of the next world at the point of death. So they're reacting to that. Morgan is still attached or connected to these items. And mind you, this man died at the age of 31.
Yeah.
He was young. Very young.
Lived a hell of a life, though. Him and his brother.
And his brother was right there when he was dying. How uniquely special is that, too?
The SLS right there as well.
All right, so I'm going to click off the light.
Static dome is going all the way around. I don't have
Okay,
any
Morgan.
light on the object. I put mine on the floor. Ow.
Morgan, you seem to be responding already. When we were just, I'm going to take this hat off so you can see my face. How's that? You were a lawman, a sheriff, and your brother. And you died. Your brother was there with you, and you both made a promise to each other to, if you saw anything while you were dying, to report to each other what you saw. So you obviously had a fascination with it too. This is why we do what we do. We're fascinated by it too. My name is Chris. This is John. We mean you no harm whatsoever. We're just here to try to interact and figure out what it is you'd like to say, or anything that you'd want to communicate to us, like you wanted to with your brother, about what happens when you die or dying. Everything around you, it lights up. This right here makes music. So if you touch it, nice. If you saw that lamp right there, just change the color. Same thing with those two little V's that are sitting by your shaving kit. They just light up. And the purple lights that you see surrounded are the same thing. If you just touch them, they change colors. And the more contact you make, the different colors. It goes from purple to blue to yellow, green. And I think the last one that's the strongest connection is red.
Shaylee said his older brother was there too when he died.
Who?
His older brother.
Shady?
Shaylee, she's someone watching.
Oh,
She
yeah?
said his older brother.
So, again, it's just unique that here that it's reported that we have your shaving kit.
Whoa.
Oh. Was this something that maybe you had used right before and that's why you're attached to it? I mean, I always find it unique that they get attached to personal items like
Probably
this.
use it every day.
Yeah. I mean, you and your brother looked a lot alike. A lot alike. I mean, in this picture, from far away, I think you'd have a little hard time.
What was his name again?
Morgan Seth
Morgan.
Earp. And what was the other brother?
Wyatt. Everybody knows
I know
Wyatt.
there was Wyatt, but she said there was a third
Oh,
brother.
no, she
I was
just said
curious
his
if
older brother was
they
there.
knew the name. But I have a picture in my hand here where you're here with your brother. You're here with Teddy Roosevelt, Doc Holliday. Crazy, huh? All the name Morgan Earp. There you are. I mean, literally, a Butch Cassidy. I mean, Sundance Kid. They had them all together here. So correct me if I'm wrong. Butch Cassidy was a bad guy, right? Yes, no? You don't know. I was just curious. But anyways, I'm just seeing where you guys were. This was in Hot Springs, but I don't see the rest of it. But anyways, I see where you're all connected and you guys and you were hunting down and you died from a gunshot wound. Are you aware of that? Did you know you were dying and that it was a fatal wound? Or, I mean, you guys were shot at many, many times over. Did you feel that when you got shot? Did you knew that it was fatal, or is it just something that happened over time? Is there anything that you could touch? Like we have eggs here that if you touch the blue one, it says yes. If you touch the yellow one, it says no. Again, we're just here to find out anything about you. Maybe I know that we're not your brother, but maybe you could kind of clue us in what it's like on the other side. Is there some way that you can let me know that you're here, Morgan, please? Or should I say Mr. Earp? Life is completely different now than what it was when you were doing what you were doing. There's a lot more, how do you even say it? Controlled law and order. We don't ride out in posses and hang people or have shootouts. No. Depends on how you. But it's we don't go on horses unless you're out in the country, but there's cars that people drive and chase bad guys down with, and they're not allowed to shoot. They can only arrest and put in jail, and they go before a judge. I mean, I know you guys did that too with some, but again, you were here just a few minutes ago. Can you come back? Where's your little box? I want to see if he will say anything.
Morgan, the way those things work that are around your shaving kit is, you may have noticed if you were to just stand there or release some of your energy or just move around in that area next to your shaving kit, the glowing objects, they just change colors like a rainbow in the sky. That could kind of tell us if you're there and if you're moving around and if you could hear us.
And if you need energy, you can pull energy from them. You can pull it from the batteries.
There's
from
Wyatt, Morgan, and Virgil.
Virgil was the other brother.
Virgil was the other brother, I guess.
So what I have in my hand right here is a little box that if you can, because John and I can't see you, we can't hear you as much as we'd like to. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn on this box, and if you could say something with as much force behind it or energy as you possibly can, maybe you can answer a question for us or let us know what's going on or what it is that you would like us to know. So you just switch it once.
You flick it all the way over. Not the toggle, the other one. You probably just messed it up if
I
you
didn't
moved
touch anything.
the switch
Turn it on.
all the way over. There's two
Yes.
different.
I'm gonna let you do it so I don't mess you up.
You didn't mess with the toggle, did you?
I didn't mess with anything.
There's right on top here. Just
You know I can't see.
well, I don't know what to tell you then. It says it like
That's
that.
all I need. And so, Oracle mode.
Yep.
So all I need you to do is just think really hard, and just project anything you want to say. You can say hi, you can say a name, you can say how you feel. Were you in pain? Did you eventually? What? It's sad.
Can get it in time. Oh, and the light just went off above.
What's sad? Could you tell us, Morgan, what was sad? Was you dying sad, or the fact that you had to leave your brother, your wife?
Maybe talking about death. He kept saying
Yeah.
we're going to let each other know about death.
Happy. That was his big brothers. Remember I said your brothers, leaving your brothers? Happy?
Getting that's extremely hard in this.
It is kind of hard. So it was happy that they were there. What about the fact that you had to leave your wife? And you were so young. I mean, nowadays 31 is extremely young to lose your life, and especially in violence. I love it. So you're loving the other side, and you're loving what you stood for. I'm assuming.
Well, I'm sure he's with all his family again.
And the fact that what he stood for, he was a good guy. He fought the bad guys. Can you say anything relating to what you did in life? Anything at all? Need energy. It friggin' says need energy. That's pretty cool. Okay, then I'm going to try something else with you, Morgan. This right here is just a device that will record your voice, because like I said before, John and I cannot hear you. We do not have that ability.
It smells weird.
What?
So it smells something weird in there. Can't describe it.
Something?
Yeah. It's weird. It smells like fire.
Like maybe gunpowder?
Like something that's burnt.
Yeah, when you shoot a gun, there's like.
No, I'm just saying that's what I'm smelling, like something burnt.
Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this on. I'm going to ask you questions. And if you could just respond to them or answer, and then we'll play it back to see if we can hear your voice. And I'm actually going to ask a question about John's experience right now. But I'm going to set this over here by you, away from you, so I don't upset you. Morgan Seth Earp shaving set. Can you repeat your name for us, Morgan, please? What was it that John was just smelling? What was burning? Do you remember what you told your brother, Wyatt, while you were dying? Did you know when you were shot that day that it was a fatal wound? Mr. Earp, could you tell us what your profession was in life? Would you have allowed a woman to be part of your posse? Do you know who shot you? How did it feel to have your brothers around you as you were passing? Did you have any regrets? Did you feel any pain? And just one more question. Is there anything that you would like to say that I haven't asked? Thank you. Let's see. What was that?
Flashlight.
Was there something that you wanted me to ask that I didn't?
I mean, I would have just asked again if they were planning on letting each other know what it was like if they ever passed. Could they let us know?
Do that for the spare box, right?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Ready, Morgan? Morgan Seth Earp shaving set. Can you repeat your name for us, Morgan, please? What was it that John was just smelling? What was burning?
Donna said it's a picture above me. Donna said something about a picture above. That's the smell.
Do you remember what you told your brother? Wyatt? Brother? Wyatt? What? Wyatt? Something there, while you were dying?
Enough.
Morgan Seth Earp shaving set. What was it that John was just smelling? What was burning?
Lights just flashed again. Definitely energy over there.
What?
There's definitely energy over there. The lights are flashing.
He said something before, and that's why I went back. Do you remember what you told your brother? Do you remember?
Right there.
Do you
Hear it?
remember?
It's like
Do
deep
you
breaths.
remember?
It's like,
You hear breath?
Do you remember? Do you remember what you told your brother, Wyatt, while
There's
you
a
were
voice,
dying?
there's-
Wyatt, while you were dying?
after the chorus, there's something. Hear it?
Did
Right there.
did you did you know?
What your brother said.
Did you
What?
did you did you know when you did you know when you were shot? You know when you did you know when you were shot that
That's what I'm
day
saying.
that it was a fatal wound? That it was a fatal wound? Mr. Earp, could you tell us what your profession was in life? Would you have allowed a woman to be part of your posse?
There's breathing. You hear that?
Posse? Do you know who shot you? How did it feel to have your brothers around you as you were passing? Did you have any regrets? Did you feel any pain? And just one more question. Is there anything that you would like to say that I haven't asked? Thank you.
So you want to try to do spirit box session with him? Give that a shot. I'll leave that card right there. maybe you'll get more response. I mean, he's got light energy right now. He acknowledged when we first started, what he said with your box was pretty cool. Sorry, guys. I know my hand's in the way. Just give me a minute and I'll get it out of the way. There you go.
Play by play. Okay, Morgan. Morgan, I did see these illuminating glow sticks. I don't know what you would call them in your time, but they did change colors like the rainbow when there was energy sensed around here, around your shaving kit. You mind if I touch any of the objects here? I'm just touching the brush and we put the lather on or the soap. As you can see, I have a beard, so not much of that going on anymore for me with the shaving stuff, although maybe up here a little bit and on my neck. But again, nice kit that I'm sure you traveled with and that you used every day, no matter where you were held up. I'm going to try one thing before we move on to speak to somebody else. Again, my name is John. This is Chris here. I'm going to try to use, it's like a phonograph. You'll hear sounds, things coming through like a radio. And people believe that we could use this radio to hear spirits' voices. Again, according to the information that we got here, he was pretty well kept for
He
was time. Even I look way more scraggly than he does. But again, you mentioned to your brothers letting each other know what what it felt like or what happened when you passed, and these are things that we use to talk to people who have passed, which is why we're sitting here trying to talk to you. So I'm going to encourage you to just try to use your voice to talk through this box and just answer any questions or say anything that you want to. And again, these things that look like chicken eggs down here, there's a yellow and a blue one. All you need to do is touch them with your finger. I'll show you real quick there. See that? One says the word yes, one says the word no. And again, it's a way for us to try to communicate with you. I know it seems probably stupid and simple for someone like you, but I mean, this is really the only way we could do this because you could be standing there and we can't see or hear you. So I'm going to turn on the box and hopefully we can hear your voice and you could tell us some things about you and your brothers. Morgan, are you here? Could you say your name, please? Out loud so we can hear it, please. I want to hear the name Morgan so we know it's you. Hi, I'm Morgan. Who's this? Do you hear that?
Oh.
Who's this? My name is John Morgan, Mr. Earp. We're in Pennsylvania right now. Far removed from where you're from, I'm sure. Can you tell us something about the afterlife, about dying, that we don't know? Anything that you could share? Morgan, if you could see me, how many fingers am I holding up? Can you see them? So again, I'm holding a picture of you and your brothers here, a photograph. Wyatt's in the picture. There's a lot of people. Could you tell me one of the people that are in this picture besides you? Just give me one of the names. Who? So many names I wouldn't even know. Just again, I give me one of the names of the people that are in. Tell me who's next to you in the picture. Again, all we're really here for is just to find out about your life. You're legendary, you and your family. I don't know if you know that or not, but your legendary movies have been made about you. So something now, please, son. Did you hear what that said? It's like, please, son. Yeah, well, it's true.
Almost like what a sheriff would say.
You guys are famous. Movies, books, songs. I'm sure the whole thing. The legend of you and your family.
It's fascinating.
I don't know that too many lawmen families that are as well known as the Earps. That's how a lot of people know you, is from the stories, the movies. Did you enjoy being a lawman?
Daniel said he heard the name Misty from the box. Daniel said he heard the name Misty through the box.
I don't know what that was. Well, I'm going to give you one last chance here, Morgan, to try to say something. And then I'm going to turn this box off. I just want to make sure I give you enough chance to. Morgan, were you married? Did you have a wife and children? How did you refer to Mr. Holiday? What was his nickname? Could you tell me that? Yeah. Well, what did you call him? Something Holiday. Very famous. Doctor. Did you hear that?
Yes. Oh my God.
Doctor. Wow, that was pretty good. That was pretty clear too.
Thank you, Morgan.
Wow. Morgan, who do you think is the more famous Earp brother? Who would you say was the best lawman? All. Said all. All right, Morgan, I'm going to say goodnight and I'm going to say thank you for interacting with us. We may come back at another time to try to talk to you again.
Everybody said, someone on here said that Morgan was the youngest and he was very religious.
Is that true, Morgan? We do have religious artifacts all around us in this room, even out in the other room. Would you like a religious artifact to be placed near your shaving kit? We can do that for you. If you want a cross, say cross. Okay, Morgan, we're going to say goodnight, and we may come in another time to talk to you. Thank you. We're going to come in. He did say thank you, so thank you. We're going to come in another time to talk to you again, perhaps if you're shaving. I just want to let you know that shaving kit will probably go to a new home, a new family, a new person who collects these types of artifacts.
Brenda said she thought she heard Bible.
Really?
Yeah.
Do a Bible. Did you say Bible? Is that what you want to put in your receiving kit? I'm pretty sure Donna has one around here somewhere.
If you say yes, Mr. Earp, we'll make sure that happens.
I'm going to give you a chance to just repeat that so we know. All right, I'm going to shut this off. Oh. That's it. All right, we're going to try one other thing really quick that we set up for this particular night.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's not that great. It's just something different.
I still like it, though.
So we're going to take the object, the picture, and we're going to bring it in the other room, and we're going to kind of isolate it from the red room, and we're going to, Chris can do it or I can do it.
You can do it.
All right.
It's your idea.
We're switching locations. Very careful, very careful. It should be well enough lit out there. Or maybe you don't even need it to be. It's purple lights. I gotta turn them on. Give me 2 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Ah. Should tell me the EMF was good here. Oh, so much for that. Now you ruined it. That's not going to work. I'll put that one over there. It's already blue. All right, so I have the object here. All right. Yeah, that one's kind of wonky. Yeah. I have the object here in front of me, and I'm going to be able to see it with your flashlight. Like
Oh, yeah. We see nothing but purple lights.
And I have the object here in front of me. I'm just going to hold it along with the picture. And Morgan, if you were to come and approach me from any direction around these illuminating, I know this looks like a campfire type of thing, or it looks like I have a ring of glowing lights around me. If you were to come from any direction to come and touch your shaving kit, we would be able to see that you're coming towards me to do that. So I'm going to hold your picture here.
Just so you know, we're keeping it dark on purpose so you can see the purple lights to see if anything breaks the barrier.
So I'm holding your picture here, Morgan, and I'm going to ask you to come near me and touch your shaving kit, or you could touch my shoulder or anything, touch my head, tap my head, sit next to me, whichever you prefer. Can you do that? I'm going to put your picture back, and I'm just going to put your box, your shaving kit right here next to me. Okay, so even if you come from this direction, that direction, over here, anything, we'll be able to see it. All right? We just want to see if anyone's capable of following us from out there into here and showing that they will come near their object or maybe try to pick it up again, because the lights were going off in there as well. So it seemed like a good opportunity to come test if you would be willing to come walk out here.
You're a very religious man, Morgan.
Oh, yeah, there's a cross right near me. Somewhere. Oh, right there. Right there.
Can you see it?
I can. You can turn the light on. You have a flashlight. So I have a cross in my
Or maybe you
hand.
should hold it.
Right here.
Here, grab the flashlight so it's more on you and not.
Oh, I mean, I want you from over there.
I wanted to give you
So
this.
what I'm going to do is to test to see if this is something that you might be open to or may want. Morgan, I'm going to take the cross and your shaving kit here. Okay. And I'm going to put them I'm going to put them in the middle of the circle and I'm going to step out. How's that? This way I'm not even there. Here, look, cross right here. There's your shaving kit. And now I'm going to step out of the circle. Okay, now's your opportunity, Morgan. If that is something that you like and you feel comforted by and that you appreciate and that your family would appreciate, then enter the circle near the cross, near your shaving kit. The lights will respond like they did in the other room. Those glowing things will change colors like the rainbow. And that'll be a clear sign to us that maybe we should put a cross in there with your shaving kit just to make you feel better and about having these objects here and maybe you coming in with them. I'll give you that opportunity. You can walk right back from where you were into here. We'll just see those lights change and we'll know that's what you want.
You can have a cross, a Bible, whatever would make you feel comfortable.
Okay. I mean, it was worth doing.
A
And we can revisit
rosary.
that.
Would you like a rosary?
We can revisit that. We can leave that here for now while we do the other object.
Yeah.
You know, and then come back out and see again if there's any change from.
All right,
In
Morgan.
between.
We're gonna leave that with you, Mr. Earp,
We'll leave
okay?
that right there with you. All right. Now we're gonna approach the weird stuff. We gotta get weird because I don't come here not to get weird. So we have a choice. Maybe you save the dark one for last.
Yes.
Okay.
I made that easy, didn't I?
Unfortunately. So here we have Ruth Faye Leonard. Got that?
Aw, what a cutie.
So Ruth Faye Leonard, born June 5th, 1910, passed October 23rd, 2007. Oh, she lived a full life. That's her baby picture. She lived many, many years. God, 90, 97? Wow. Claims are she owned this doll since she was a young child, and her voice can still be heard in the vicinity of the doll. Now, here is another picture.
Oh,
Of Ruth.
as her as an adult? I gotta put it down in front of her. There you go. Oh,
Here's Ruth's death certificate as well. Also with the pictures of her. Pretty woman. Tomb issued sign, Garrett Leonard. Her mother was named Vivian Garrett Leonard. Idaho. Okay. I don't know if cause of death is on here, but again, 97 years old. So here's the doll. And we all know how much I like dolls. There she is.
oh wow. Look at you. Look at that face.
It's an old doll. Oh no, the feet are buried in there. They're right here. I can
Yeah.
feel them. So
Got a
I'm
little
going to be
bow
very
thing on the
careful with
back.
you. I'm going to take the stand
Yeah, she is a cutie.
right here. I'm going to be real careful with you, Ruth, with your doll. Make sure you're set there.
And-
because this one is kind of fragile.
When's this from?
The doll?
Yeah.
Said she had it since she was young. So I don't know. I just want to be sure that's secure. I'm going to poke the doll in the eye with that there.
She was born 1910.
Yeah.
2007. So yeah, that doll's an old doll.
Well,
From
that
the
doesn't mean that the
1900s.
doll is that old.
Well, she
That
I
she
didn't
had
say
it
from
off.
1910. She had it since she was a little girl. So say the early 1900s then. Go ahead. You need this?
Where's the flashlight that's on the floor?
Right here.
Oh, I put it on the floor so you can see the object.
Oh, we used it when we were out there.
There you go. Well, now, see, now Ruth with Ruth, Ruth knows what a radio is. Ruth knows what electricity is. Ruth knows all of those things because she lived till the year 2007. So this makes this process a little easier for us. So Ruth, let me introduce ourselves to you. My name is John, and this is Chris here. This is the first time we've seen you, so I don't know if you know who we are and what we do. Maybe you were watching with the Morgan Earp.
Jennifer wanted to know if that was glass or porcelain.
It's porcelain, I believe. We talk to people that may still be around or attached to things that they owned or that meant a lot to them during their lives. We all have these things. I have some things. Chris has some things. We all have things that matter to us through our lives that we keep, some more than others, of course. According to what I read here, along with this picture of you when you were very, very young, and then another when you were I don't know, 30s maybe.
If that.
This doll, you had this doll since you were a child, and according to what I read here, that you could still hear your voice. People could still hear your voice around the doll. So again, there are things that I wish I'd still owned from the time I was a child, but I don't have anything from childhood. I have a lot of stuff from 20s and stuff. But we come in and we try to talk to the people who are connected to these objects. The way we do this is by using a lot of strange things that may not look like anything you've ever used before. But you see these things that look like Christmas lights up above the doll? These lights detect energy, an increase of energy. So if you are around the doll, or if you do come in from somewhere else to be near the doll, they're going to light up the different colors of the rainbow. Like Christmas lights. They're going to light red, green, orange, blue, all different colors. These little V fingers here, see that? Christmas lights type of things too. Green and red. That's it. If you were to try to come out from the doll, move near the doll, they're going to light up just red and green. Nothing burns, nothing's hot, nothing will hurt you. Same thing with these lanterns here. They're regular lanterns, but they turn different colors like the rainbow when they sense energy, an increase of energy. This is a music box. Yeah, I get a whole light show going there.
Mm-hmm.
This is another rainbow circle that you could, by just moving your hands, and you see the Easter eggs, what they do. The yellow and the blue. All you need to do is touch either one with your finger, and they're going to twinkle like a star. That's it. Very, very simple. Okay? We use these because we can't see and hear you. That's really why we use them. We are going to try to use a recorder later to hear your voice and another device here. But this is to help us see if you're in that area, and along with our special camera right there that we use, to where if you were standing there, hopefully we could see you. So
Good night, Jennifer.
So Ruth, I'm going to ask you if you are present and you could hear me. Okay? I am going to ask you to try to use your energy and try to move your hands around the doll and try to show us that you are present and that you are there. I know, according to what I read, people hear your voice, so maybe we're not going to get a lot of things with the different lights and we'll just hear you, which is fine. But that would be a good first sign that somebody is there, is if we start seeing the lights go off to show us that maybe somebody is standing there and they are listening to us and they can touch different things to interact. 97 years old, Ruth. God bless you. Lived a long life. I mean, we could
97.
we should all be so lucky to live 97. I'm 54. Chris is 72. So, sort of rocking the cradle type of thing.
72.
We're not quite there yet, but we do hope to get there and live a long life like you did. 2007 is not that far removed from where we are now. We're in 2023, believe it or not. And we are in New Hope, Pennsylvania. I'm not sure where you were from. Idaho. Okay, Idaho's a little ways away. Oh yeah, and there's her name on the back of the picture. 1 year, 9 months. This picture.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh man. Cute little girl.
Okay, so Ruth, place of birth, yeah, Idaho. Her middle name is Faye.
Oh, your static's going off. The green's going
right
on
there.
behind. Yep.
Yeah, see, I was talking about
Thank
her
you,
name,
Ruth.
talking about the pictures. You see how that works? That didn't hurt you. Nothing there will ever hurt you. I promise you.
I think she knew she was a cute little girl.
I promise you that nothing there will hurt you. You have nothing to worry about as far as anything that we put around that doll. I think it's really something when people hold on to objects from their childhood for as many years as you must have had that. And now this doll is going to belong to somebody else. Another collector of dolls, I don't know. A family, I don't know. A young child, I don't know. I can't tell you where it's going to go from here. I can only tell you that it is going to go somewhere from here. And the person who owns that doll now, her name is Donna. Do you know Donna? Does that name sound familiar to you? Donna is the person who owns this store and purchased this doll and brought it in here. Have you spoken with Donna? Has she heard your voice? Okay, I guess from here we go to, we'll go Spirit Box first and then EVP. And maybe again, you may have better luck with Ruth. I didn't play with dolls. Like there, I came out and said, truth be told, I did action figures, yes. That's not true. I did play with G.I. Joe and Batman dolls and Spider-Man and Bionic Man. But that's it.
Not Mr. Stretch, huh?
No Stretch Armstrong. And I hope that's what you were talking about.
No, there was a Mr. Stretch.
All right, just checking.
There's a rubber guy that you could pull all the ways. Seriously.
Take it easy, family show. I'm going to.
Oh my God.
So I'm going to turn on this box here. And ideally, what I'm going to hear is Ruth, I'm going to hear your voice. I'm going to hear a female voice coming through here. And we're going to be able to go back and forth like a telephone through the radio, believe it or not. Okay? And tell us whatever you want to tell us. Tell us what the doll's name was or whatever you feel like sharing with us, your family's information, whatever you want to share. We'd be happy to hear it. Because again, part of what we do here and what Donna does is that, your memory lives on. It's not just your toy there. This is your life, your memory. This is what we try to do, your picture.
Your legacy.
Yeah, we try to kind of, not many people have their memory and their life live on in a way like this. So
yeah, most cases items just get lost in the shuffle and nobody knows who they belong to and what's the story behind them. And
yeah, watch Toy Story 3. It's not pretty. All right, so I'm going to turn this on. Ruth, can you hear me? Ruth, are you here? You yelled something. Ruth, could you please say hello or say your name if you could hear me? I mean, I could call you Ms. or Miss Leonard. Miss Leonard? Leonard? Is it Leonard? Is it Leonard? Miss Leonard? My name is John and this is Chris. Will you please talk to us? Again, you could use this radio so that we could hear your voice. I would love to start by hearing your name. That's a female. Ruth, where are you from? Does it tell me what state you're from? We're in Pennsylvania right now. Where are you from? I'm going to put your picture up here by your doll. Both pictures. Okay? Was this your favorite doll, Ruth? Did this doll have a name? I could see the lights going by your picture. Yep. Could you light that up with a light? So we can see your picture? I see the red in the corner. If you come around this way, the lights will show your picture. Ruth, how old were you in this picture? You're not talking on the spirit box.
No.
That's what I mean. If it's not EVP, it's not going to happen. If we can hear her voice, it's probably going to be on an EVP. Ruth, would you rather talk to Chris? Would you rather talk to a female? We want to give you every opportunity to speak. Not talking. Ruth, how old are you in this picture? Is this you? I see the lights going off. I'll move the picture away. Want me to put it back?
I wonder why she's reacting to that.
Huh?
I wonder why she's reacting because you're holding the picture.
I'll put it back where I found it, okay? She's still talking. Only thing I could try is EVP and see if she'll respond that way.
Yeah.
She's not saying anything. We're trying to hear your voice, Ruth. Try to use this to speak.
Oh, the blue lights are off.
Oh, over here too.
Yep.
And the dome is right there. Come on, Ruth. Try your hardest, please. Miss Leonard. We'd love to hear what your voice sounds like. I'm going to try to repeat, but this isn't working. Oh. See, she's got the red back there again. I'm just wondering why she doesn't come around. Ruth, could you come around to your picture? Again, if you move that circle this way towards my voice, yeah, you always come around that way to the orange and then you shut it off. Why don't you try to go the other way and light up your picture? So there's nothing on the SOS there, huh?
There's nothing.
She tends to stay right over there. I want to see if I switch the pictures, if I get the same
A different response?
Or the same type of response. I'm going to put that there. That one there. See?
Yeah.
The one that I moved underneath it. So it's the one when she's a little bit older that it responds to. That's kind of weird.
It kind of makes me think that's her late 20s.
But that's kind of weird. Maybe that's when she said when she was young when she had. Look, the other side too. So you like that picture of you better? That's kind of your favorite? I can understand that. I have pictures of myself from when I was younger that I look at and I go, darn, I look good in that picture. That is a good picture of
She
you.
does look good in both those
Very good in that
pictures.
picture. Well, she's a child in the one, but that one she looks really good. Do you remember those days when you were younger? We all do look back. And again, if this was 30s, looks about, yeah, 30s, they go by quick. And kind of you don't enjoy those times enough. And then before you know it, it's 40s and 50s. And for in your case, again, you lived a great long life. I'm going to leave those pictures there and I'm going to try to hear your voice, okay? Before we go to the dark object. What happened here? Why is it doing this?
What's it doing?
It keeps flashing me that noise cancellation. All right. So what I'm going to do, Ruth, is I'm going to put the recorder by your picture, okay? The one that you like, your favorite. And I'm going to ask you questions from over here. You see the dome is starting to light up again?
Yep. It's like she's got that energy enough to like try to, I don't know if you guys can see it with the light on, but there's a light green hue
And
around the
it'll start-
dome.
You'll see a light eventually.
See the green?
There it goes. It's
Yeah.
going that way now.
She tends to stay
Red.
off in that corner.
Yeah, see, right. She goes to that corner, lights
Yeah.
it up, boom,
And then
same
boom.
pattern.
It's just that real quick
Same pattern
boom.
every single time.
Vicky would like you to ask her what her profession is.
Wow, that's kind of weird. Why that particular pattern of lights where it's in the corner?
Oh, are we intimidating
I'm
to
going to
her?
give her the opportunity as I back up and to see if she'll show herself on the SOS.
Okay.
I'm really curious about that. So I'm going to back up. I'm just going to try it back here. And just to see. Let me go by you here.
Mm-hmm.
Move this a little bit that way, being I'm out of the way. Okay. So Ruth, I'm out of the way. I'm all the way back here. If you stand by your doll or your pictures, we can see you on this camera. We have a camera back here that I'm standing behind, and I'm far enough away. If you don't want me to come back over there, if I'm too close, I want to respect that. Could you, if you can make any of those lights change colors again, the little circle one down below, or the two V's on the top, the red and the green, or the one strand Christmas lights. I won't come back over there. I'll have Chris sit over there and talk to you. I want to give you the opportunity and respect your feelings if you don't want me to come back over there. So I'll give you the opportunity right now. I'll stand over here and you could touch anything, light anything up, and I'll stay right here. And I'm glad you didn't, because I hate to think that I'm intimidating any person or spirit. All right, you want to get over there and try?
Oh, I thought you were gonna.
You don't want to try?
Sure, I'll try. Here.
Just leave a good amount of seconds in between. All right?
Yeah. There's my back.
Because I'm going to do the dark one next. And
I know. I ain't not participating in that. I'll sit here. Hold the camera.
what is this on the floor? Oh, your flashlight.
Okay, Ruth.
Here, take the recorder. It's in my hand.
John already tried once with you with the spirit box. I'm going to do something really simple.
Hold on a minute. I just got to turn this flashlight around.
Mm-hmm. But I'm going to actually ask questions, and we can just see if maybe you can project your voice since how we can't hear or see you ourselves.
This back over.
I am going to tell you, I know you had this since you were little. I'm actually going to hold the doll while I do it. And let's see what happens.
Just watch. I have that static leading, and she's kind of real fragile.
Yeah, I'll be very careful.
That's Chris on the SOS.
Be very careful with your baby doll. I promise. She's cute. Cute as can be. Okay. Just going to hold her and talk to you. But you see, I can understand, yes, she's very fragile.
Oh, hold on. Oh, sugar.
What?
Something there now. I need to tighten up the screen up though. Something's there now. right when you took it.
Okay. I'm not gonna hurt her, I promise, Ruth. I'm gonna be very, very careful with her.
Oh, and then it just jumped onto you. It went from being on the table to jumping right onto you where you're holding the doll. Wow, that was weird. It shifted right over.
Is it still there?
Do you guys see that? It went from being on the table to then straight down to where Chris is holding it. I got to show you where Chris is. I don't have the flashlight on her. That's where she is. That thing literally like went right over to you. It's there. It's on her. Connected.
Okay. All right. So Ruth, what I was saying before I start asking questions, is that I actually have a stuffed animal that was given to me when I was 3 years old, and I'm in my mid-50s, and I still have it to this day. Tigger too. Stuffed Tigger that's been stuffed so many times, and I have it in a protective bag because I treasure it. It was the most important thing to me. So I understand why you might be attached to this and why this might mean so much to you. So like I said, I'm going to be very careful with her. And I'm going to turn on this recorder, and I'm just going to ask you questions. And if you could try to project your voice and answer, seems how we can't hear you, and we'll see if maybe we can get a response, because that's what people say, they hear your voice.
You can see the doll on the SLS right there. See it? Oh, and the lights just went.
Are you ready?
See that? It's literally on the doll.
It's on the doll.
Yeah, I'm just trying to show them this so you can see the doll
very,
there.
It's very cold on my lap. It's like I have an ice cube
You
sitting
can
on
see
my
the
knee.
doll and the figure on the doll.
It's on the doll. And on my knee, it feels like I put an
Oh,
ice
the lights
cube.
just flashed. I couldn't get. It's a connection.
What?
I know it's back, but it was gone for a second.
She's super cold right here. Okay. So I'm gonna start the recorder. You ready, John?
Wait, don't do anything yet. Are we? Could you see us and hear us? Because we just blacked out for a second on my screen. Could you see us? Hello? Just give me a yes, thumbs up. Okay, good.
Everything good?
Yeah. We good? We good.
We good. We're good. All right, Ruth. We're gonna try this, okay? I'm gonna turn this on, and all you have to do is just answer the questions if you don't mind, Ruth. Okay? First session with Ruth Stahl. Ruth, can you give us the name of your doll? Why is this your favorite doll? Can you tell me what your doll is wearing? Is that you with the doll right now that I feel? Was there anybody important to you, Ruth, that you wanted to pass this doll on to? Ruth, could you please tell me where you used to keep your doll? Was it on your bed, on a shelf, in a closet? Why did you react to that, Ruth? Can you tell me, please, Ruth, who gave this doll to you, if you can remember? How old were you when you got this doll? What would you like to happen with this doll, Ruth? Ruth, are you alive or dead? Just one more question, Ruth. Is there anything that you would like to say that I did not ask? Thank you, Ruth. Is the figure still there?
Yeah, put it back and see what happens. So that's Chris right there. See on either side, that's her.
Be careful. There you go. All right, let's listen back. Is this on?
God, more things were going off when that doll was out of that space.
Yeah, I had a feeling about her. First session with Ruth Stahl.
I'm just gonna go right back in. All right, I think we're back. Hold on a minute. Hold on. That's twice that it just blinked out on me. Are we back? Okay, let's say we're back. That was weird. That's twice that it just blinked out on me.
And nothing's with the doll now.
No, just blinked right on me.
Why is this your favorite doll?
It says something.
Do it again. I don't something. Sounds like I love it. Go ahead, do it again. I hear I love it. Do it again. That's what I hear.
I love it.
I hear someone go, I love it.
I said, "This is your. Why is this
Can
your
you
favorite
tell
doll?"
me what
that's
your
what I
doll
hear.
is wearing?
I love it. Oh, I know the lights flashed too. See, every single one of those lights flashed when I was saying, repeating her words.
Is that you with the doll right now that I feel?
And the lights went on.
I feel like I hate them back here. I can't hear. You know, it's just like motion. That's like something moving.
Was there anybody important to you, Ruth, that you wanted to pass this doll on to?
That's not a word.
Like something like, of course.
Ruth, could you please tell me where you used to keep your doll? Was it on your bed, on a shelf, in a closet?
Ooh, play it again.
Why did you react to that, Ruth? Why did you react?
Where'd you keep your doll? Where's the question?
That's.
Was it bed, on a shelf, in a closet?
said shelf.
Mark,
It said something, but I can't
I
make it
thought
out.
it said the shelf, but it didn't sound like it again.
why did you react to that, Ruth?
I thought you heard closet. Closet. Yeah, they said they heard shelf too. I thought I heard the shelf.
Can you tell me, please, Ruth, who gave this doll to you, if you can remember?
Yeah, I'm not the only one who heard shelf. Okay, wasn't sure. Heard shelf. Okay, I did hear shelf. Okay, thought it was myself. Shelf to keep it safe. Yeah.
How old were you when you got this doll?
Shelf. What? Myself wouldn't make much sense, Brenda.
What would you like to happen with this doll, Ruth?
Okay.
Ruth, are you alive or dead? Just one more question, Ruth. Is there anything that you would like to say that I did not ask? Thank you, Ruth.
All
I
right.
love it. Just asked her about her doll, and I love it.
I'm gonna take a sip of my tea, and then I'm gonna switch batteries on my and use my other spare box. So if you could hold this, I need something for my throat.
There we go. I'm gonna flick this light on, okay?
Yeah.
Then I can see
Switch
the doll,
object.
the Ruth doll. Wrong light. There we go.
Thank you, Ruth. That was really good. Very good to meet you.
She's really pretty. My knee where it was sitting actually felt like an ice cube.
Very good to meet you, Ruth. Thank you for that. I'm gonna put your pictures back to here with it. With the doll.
Make sure everything stays.
And the next one is the one I didn't do last week when I stopped.
I actually did feel my hair moving, but I've got so much of it. I just assumed that maybe I caught it on something or it caught on my sweater. So, but yeah, I did feel my hair move. I just didn't acknowledge it because I thought it was my shirt, maybe.
All right. Just give me 2 seconds.
Yeah. Everybody's saying, wait, go check the other room. This is what.
Talk to Morgan.
Hey, Morgan, have you figured this out yet? If you want to keep a Bible or a cross next to you?
The doll too, if you want.
Oh, that's true too. Let's see what happens if we bring Ruth's doll out here. We switch. Let me move out. Let me move Morgan's shaving kit out of here. All right, Ruth, we're going to move your doll out into this circle out here. And let's see if you just, there's a, let me flip this so it doesn't tip. There we go. Yeah, sorry guys. I know the view isn't the greatest, but I'm going to take her doll. This pretty little doll. I love this doll. This doll has a gentleness to it. I don't know how to describe it. There we go. I'm going to have to get your little carrier too. Yeah, I just had a little issue getting back up. I'll bring everybody along on my adventures. Okay. All right, Ruth. I'm going to set your doll right here in the circle with these lights. You already know because you were blinking these lights off in the other room. So, no, you're sweetie. I'm just trying to get you to sit up. Hold on. All right. I'm just going to lay you here. Okay. There you go. And I'm going to put your picture in the circle. She is a beautiful doll. I'm going to put your pictures right next to you. There's the one of you older. I'm going to put that right next to the cross. And then the younger as you were a baby. I'm going to actually stick that one right with the doll. Okay, guys. You want to step outside the circle? There you go. Now Ruth's doll is in the middle. So if Ruth, you want to come in and you want to affect or change any of these lights by touching like you did in the other room, this is just another safe area for you to be and interact if you want to, okay? So I'm going to just wait a few minutes and see if you want to come through. We really appreciate the fact that you actually told us that you love this doll when I asked your question and that you lit things up. I know it's kind of hard to talk to strangers that you just first meet, but I do have to say I have a healthy respect for your doll. Your doll is absolutely beautiful. It's sweet. It's got that look. It's just gentle.
Okay.
You set?
Yeah.
All right. And here we go.
I'm going to show it's a statue.
It looks so innocent.
We'll see what happens. There may or may not be something attached.
Oh, really?
I don't assume.
No? All right.
But this is the one I was going to do after the Ouija board last week, and I didn't do it because the Ouija board kind of got me. So I didn't want to follow that up with another piece that said bad juju on the bottom. But it says Bakongo Nekaisi, whatever that means, came from Metamora Museum of Oddities in Indiana. Whoa.
Oh, lit up already. Your lantern right next to him.
Came from Metamora Museum of Oddities in Indiana. This piece was gathered by owner Paul Hendricks in the 1960s. He explained that he had a calling from God to create the Museum of Occult Items. So he was kind of nuts. And bad juju was attached to this piece.
Great.
That's all there is. So Paul Hendricks in the 60s acquired this item. He thought he had a calling from God to create a museum full of occult items, and this was one that was, how do you say that? Bagongo
and
Kaisi.
Geisy?
Yeah.
And Geisy.
So that's where we're at.
You wouldn't think that, I mean, it's, again, looks can fool. Dark things don't always look dark, huh?
Yeah, John
I'm going to
Zaffis-
stay
John
long.
Zaffis has Woody the Pooh.
I'll stay unless I get, if I don't get affected, I'll stay in a video, but I'm not going to interact with it.
I'm already cold.
John's going to do that.
I'm already cold. All right.
We have no idea when the doll's going to go up for sale. You'd have to ask Donna.
Good evening, whoever you are. I know you, if you remember me from last week, but we almost got acquainted, but I stopped when I was talking to the Ouija board because I knew this item was next and I wasn't sure what, if any, attachment was connected to it. So now's your turn. My name is John. This is Chris. We are going to give you every opportunity to tell us who you are, who's connected to the object, why you're connected to the object. If you do feel, I don't know if you heard what I read there, bad juju, that means something that's not nice, maybe dangerous. That's what's been connected to this object here, which, like Chris said, looks innocent enough. It looks like a man or a young boy. Harmless statue, but who knows who the statue belonged to and why people believe it has a dark attachment. The person who brought the item in started a oddities museum, kind of much like we're in now. This is called the Creeper Gallery. There are haunted objects and oddities all around us. Same thing. Only Donna doesn't think that God told her to create this place, although if she did, she never told me that. The person, Paul, this is you. You're the one who acquired this item, and here it is. So we're going to try to talk to who's ever connected to it, find out if there is bad energy attached to it, because someone else will be buying this object and bringing it into their home, adding it to their collection. And we're going to give you the opportunity to say whatever you want to say tonight, act however you want to act, use our energy if you like. The things that I put around, yeah, as you can see, we can't see, we can't hear you. So these things react to your energy. Everything around that statue reacts to the energy that you put out or that you draw in. Anything in that area next to me. So those lights that you see going on, they will change colors depending on the amount of energy you're putting out around that statue. Here, up there as well. These two things that look like they're V fingers that I'm pointing at here will light up red and green. If you were to move sideways or back and forth.
Oh, it's already doing it.
Circle dome that I'm pointing at right now that has the green light that's facing behind the statue. See how that's lighting up? That turns all the way around, all different colors, and could go back to me and all the way back to where it started from, right? This makes music. Nothing hard. I did that with my fingers. These eggs have the word yes and no written on them, and they twinkle just like this little ball does if you were to touch it. Nothing too difficult, nothing hard to manipulate or touch or work with at all. We're also going to try other things to hear your voice here, but the bad juju part. If there is a negative or bad energy attached to this statue, and you want to make yourself known as such, then I saw you manipulate those lights. Not hard to do, or anything in this area, not hard to do at all. Show us, release your energy, and give us a sign that you do refer to yourself or think of yourself as someone who is dark, negative, angry, depressed, bad, any of those things. Show us that energy.
Got a strong smell of urine that came real quick and went. Urine.
That's weird. I'm not going to handle the statue yet, but I will in a little while. I am going to, again, ask you to turn those lights on if you can, to answer questions or to interact with us, or show yourself on our camera, which is right there. We could see you standing there if you were to stand there. Now, again, the information is very vague in that we don't know where the statue came from. All we know that it's from a museum of oddities in Indiana. That's it. And the guy, Paul Hendricks, he somehow acquired this in the 60s, this piece here.
Oh, he's had it from the 60s? Wow.
And he explained he had a calling from God to create this museum. So here's a guy who, again, thought that God made him create the museum, and he acquired this piece and then told people that there was something bad attached to it. kind of strange. Now, I don't know if you know where you are. This is called the Creeper Gallery, again, in New Hope. And Donna acquires objects, good and bad, that may have attachments to them. She has a lot of oddities and taxidermy stuff out there. So basically, same thing, but only Pennsylvania and Indiana. There is no difference between where you are now and where you were then. The only difference is where you're going from here. And we need to find out if it's dangerous for the average person to have this in their home and to communicate with you openly. So you're going to kind of have to show us that tonight, okay? I am going to hold that object in a few minutes, but I'm going to turn my box on here first. This little box here. And I'm starting to get a headache right off the bat.
Hmm.
Yeah, right off the bat, I'm getting a headache. And that's usually the first sign of not goodness. So I'm going to turn this on. And I'm going to.
I'd be interesting to find out what the effects are from Donna because I'm having a hard time breathing.
I'm going to ask you to say whatever words relate to you or this object that you want us to know or you want anybody else to know that will be taking this into their home. I want to hear from you what you want to say. Just pick some words in this box here, say them out loud, and I'll relay them to everyone who's watching or to ourselves in this room here. It says, please do it again.
Do what again?
You're talking about the lights? I didn't do that. You did that. So tell me something else about you. Please do it again. What else do you want us to know? Just tell me a few words. I want to know what relates
Maybe I like that you got a headache.
to you or or the object. That's what I want to know. It says, I need time. I need time.
Maybe time to affect you or build up energy.
Is that what you're trying to build up enough time to have an effect on us? One more time. You said do it again. I mentioned a headache. You said you need more time. Are you working on doing something, having an effect on people in the room? One last time. Tell me something. What do you want me to know? The woman.
Yeah, I'm having a hard time breathing.
The woman. Ooh. Okay. Okay. So I am going to turn this box on here. And I'm hopefully going to hear your voice, your words coming from you. In the meantime, again, you're allowed to use my energy and affect me, but you're not allowed to affect her or have anything to do with her. I'm here. I'm nearest, closest to you. I'm the one giving you permission. She is not. You're not allowed to go over there on that side of the room. With me, it's fine. Okay? Because I do want to see what you're capable of. So I'm going to turn this on. Tell me who you are. What's your name? Who are you? Say your name loud and clear. No. No. See it? No, I want to hear your name. You tell me your name. Who is this? This is something like, I'm freaked. You said you're freaked? My name is John. Where did you come from? Where are you from? Tell me.
What the hell? What the hell? Stop that.
Well, that was different. Let's try it again.
That was the spirit box, people.
It's behind you.
Oh,
Who's behind me?
what the? Oh, and the lights all went off. Holy cow.
What the hell? I'm not getting anything. Are you behind me? Is that why the lights were going off there? I heard you. I want to be able to talk to you through my box. You can't interfere with that. Do you hear me? Tell me what you want. What do you want? I can't get anything.
He's going to
here.
let you know he can
I
mess
can't
with
get
it.
anything here. I'll try switching boxes again. I'm not going to stop. You obviously don't know me. I don't just give up.
It's so cold, too. Are you cold, cold?
Me?
Yeah. I can't take deep breaths.
Well, then you need to leave.
I'm just kind of trying. I'm going to sit here and just
Well, why
do
did you do that?
video.
I'm not giving up here. There's no way I'm giving up. Sorry.
He won't either.
You're going to have to do way better than that to get me out of here. There. That's my name. What do you want? Tell me what you want. I'm going to pick that up. Do you want me to pick that up? Are you dangerous? I said, do you want me to pick that
He
up?
said no.
Are you dangerous? Tell me. Tell me what you are or who you are. I said, is it me? It is you. Does the name Paul Hendricks mean anything to you? Who is Paul? Paul had an oddity store and said that a calling from God to create his museum. Paul, are you here? Say your name if you're here. No. Behind you again. That's the second time it said behind you. Tell me who is behind me. Same voice. Whoever it is talking like crazy now. What do you want us to know about you?
I'm stepping out.
What's the camera?
It's okay. It's filming. I'm gonna make sure.
You want me to stop?
No, you don't do anything. No.
Tell me what you want me to know. Somebody's talking like crazy. Same voice too. I'm gonna have to record this. And now my recorder. There we go. What do you want me to know about you? Tell me. You're trying to mess with all my equipment. I'm going to pick that up. You tell me why I shouldn't. There's something there I gotta listen back to. I'm picking it up now. Woo! Did you hear that? Oh my God. It said he's insane. That's what it said. I am going to pick it up. All right, I have it in my hands. Take my energy if you need it. Talk to me. Talk to me. What do you want? What is the name of the person who's attached to this? That's what I want. Tell me your name. How do you want me to refer to you? What is this a statue of? Should anybody own this? Or keep it in their home? I need to listen to that back, guys. I know it's going to get a little tedious to hear what you just heard, but I heard
there's something even stranger.
I heard some really good stuff there.
It's me. It's something even stranger. I pulled you up on my phone from out there. You're out of sync even when you talk.
Really? It's just nothing syncing up?
It's just like you're talking and then the sound comes later. Or something. It's bizarre.
Well, I'm going to listen back and then I'll do a DVP session and I'll be done. That's why I don't want to bring you along for these. What do you want me to know about you? Tell me. You're trying to mess with all my equipment. I'm going to pick that up. You tell me why I shouldn't. I said, he's a freak. He's a freak. There's something there I listen back to. I'm picking it up now. That was the weird scream there I listen back to. I'm picking it up now. Woo! Did you hear that? Woo! Did you hear that? Woo! Did you hear that? Did you hear that? We listen. We listen. Did you hear that? We listen. Oh my God. It said he's insane. That's what it said. We listen. I am going to pick it up. All right, I have it in my hands. Take my energy if you need it. Talk to me. Talk to me. Talk to me. Talk to me. It sounds like. Talk to me. I think I hear "We'll kill you." Talk to me. What do you want? What is it you want? What do you want? What is the name of the person who's attached to this? That's what I want. Tell me your name. How do you want me to refer to you? What is this a statue of? Should anybody own this? Or keep it in your home? We are welcome. What the hell? Every piece of my equipment is screwing up. Listen to this. We are welcome. We are welcome. All right, I need to listen to that back up. All right, I'm going to do an EVP session and I'm going to stop this. We are welcome. Ooh, that was pretty damn good. So here we have the statue. I'm going to put the recorder right by the statue. Every piece of equipment is not working. You heard the recorder and the speaker start to not sync either. That's pretty damn good. I'm going to put this right in front of you. Okay. EVP session with the Metamora Museum of Oddities statue. This piece was gathered by Paul Hendricks, 1960. He explained he had a calling from God and the cult to build this museum. Paul, are you here with us? It sounds like the person or persons that are attached to this statue are angry. What are you angry about? What were to happen if this statue were to be brought into someone's home and not an oddity shop? Were you affecting Chris, the female that was in here? Did you do that on purpose? Do you not like being addressed or spoken to? Is there anything at all that I could do to help you? Is there something you need help with? What would you like to see happen to this statue? Are you angry because that you're no longer in this oddity shop in Indiana? Did Paul seek this item out and bring it into the store? Thought I heard something. Thought I heard something in the room next to me when I asked that question. Alrighty. Last session, and we're done. EP session with the Metamora Museum of Oddities statue. This piece was gathered by Paul Hendricks, 1960. He explained he had a calling from God and the cult to build this museum. Paul, are you here with us? It's a noise, not a voice. Whoa. It sounds like the person or persons that are attached to this statue are angry. What are you angry about? What would happen if this statue were to be brought into someone's home and not an oddity shop? Were you affecting Chris, the female that was in here? Did you do that on purpose? Do that on purpose? Do you not like being addressed or spoken to? Long breath. Is there anything at all that I could do to help you? Is there something you need help with? What would you like to see happen to this statue? Are you angry because that you're no longer in this oddity shop in Indiana? Did Paul seek this item out and bring it into the store? Oh, I knew I heard that. Paul seek this item out and bring it into the store? I heard that in the room next to him. Out and bring it into the store? Right over here. I heard that right over here next to me. Did Paul seek this item out and bring it into the store? Right there, I heard that right next to me when I looked over. I actually heard it live, and I wasn't sure if the recorder caught it or not, but I heard it right here next to me, like standing next to me. All right, this is it. Last time you're going to have to do anything or show yourself. I'll put it back up here. And then we're done. That's me doing all that. Last chance. I'll put all of the same things over here again. You can do anything you want to do. I'll put this back as well. All right, now you can do anything you want. They're all stopped. They're all doing nothing. I want you to show yourself on this camera right here, and I want you to do anything in this area that I can see you to prove. Yep, go ahead. Touch that even harder. You got to grip that antenna. You got to move your hand around it, and it'll start making sounds and lights. Anything in this area. Come on, show me. There you go. Keep trying. Show me. Come on. Show me. All right. I'll put you back. I think I've had enough for one night. Turn this off. Put that back. I'll be done with this. I haven't been able to read or see a comment. Anyway, let me turn this around. Hold on. Oh, the lights are going nuts behind me now. Of course they are. The lights are going nuts behind me now as I walked away from them. Hold on. I'm going out there right now. She's out here. She's actually cleaning up out here.
Yeah.
Hold on a minute.
I wasn't going back in there.
Camera. We'll turn it back around again. She's right there in front of me.
I'm okay. As soon as I came out here and I just stayed away from there, my chest tightened up. I have breathing issues with dark stuff because I have asthma. So for whatever reason, they can get a hold of my lungs real easy. And it was just getting harder and harder to breathe. So I just came out here.
All righty. You want to say goodnight?
Good night, everybody.
All right. Hold on one second here. Let me finish this.
I'm gonna be right here with Ruth's doll.
All right, guys.
You want
Thanks
to
for
hear what's
watching.
funny? When you finished up with him, I heard you say, "That's it, we're done, I'm putting you back." And I started to walk over here. All these lights went off.
Oh, really?
All of them, like.
Oh, wow. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Always interesting here at the Creeper Gallery in New Hope, Pennsylvania. If you ever get a chance, again, not just for the haunted stuff, for the artwork, Madame Clara, Donna Marion, all the great stuff they have here. Come check it out for sure. All right, guys. Have a good night. We'll see you soon.